Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great Sunday and a great weekend. Well, today we're doing something different. I'm going to be starting one of the paint by numbers that I got earlier today. And contrary to popular belief, I am going to be starting this one because it had a lot smaller areas. So we will start with this one. Now I have no idea what the actual color is, you know, if it has a DMC equivalent or anything, but I thought I would just start with number 34, and we are going to use a very small paintbrush here. It's been a hot moment since I did paint by number, and I do have some water here. This is acrylic paint. It is not oil paint, and yeah, we'll just see how this goes. Of course, I pick one number that doesn't have any more than just that. It's awesome. And it opens up real easily. And they don't seem to need to be stirred up, you know, because they don't separate because they are acrylic. The only problem I have with this is that they should have printed the numbers a little bit easier to see and to last, because some of them are already rubbing off. I don't know if that's caused by the friction in between, you know, because one was sitting by the other, so I'm not real sure. So we'll just take it kind of nice and slow like. So how's everybody doing? I hope your weekend's going great. Whoops, kind of getting out of the lines here. Like I said, it's been a hot moment. Did some stitching yesterday. Got to sit in my rocking chair. It was a gorgeous day. Sun was shining. I probably could have sat out if I'd wanted to. There was absolutely no wind. This paint lays down really nice and covers well. Trying to see if I see any more of that. Nope. This is the complete opposite of the other. I do have a rag here. The other one had great big places, and this one has kind of smallish. But it washes out really well. Oh, maybe I shouldn't get that color. Let's go with 42. And this won't take any time at all to dry because Like I said, it is acrylic. So it dries, I mean, depending on how thick you put it on. And this isn't going on real thick, but it should take no more than a half an hour. Try not to get too close to that last one I painted. Lots of teeny tiny places. I do have kind of a smallish paintbrush because I didn't think that it warranted anything too much bigger. But I am really glad, what I'm glad about, one of the pros on this is that it's acrylic. Can you remember back in the day where we used oil painting, and it always seemed like we got them at Christmas, you know? So you'd paint on it for a while, and then, you know, you got done, tired of it for the day. Then you had to go sit it somewhere where nobody would touch it, or nothing would fall on it, or it wouldn't fall itself, because it would take at least a week for it to dry. So yeah, I am thrilled about the acrylic paint. Let's see, is there any more of those? No wonder they gave you a magnifying glass. I don't want to go any further. I've got it rolled up here, as you can see. And I'll let it sit on my desk after I'm done working with it. Let's go 35. Whoa. And it's real thick paint, so when you tip it over, it doesn't spill out everywhere. That is awesome. It's really a heavy-bodied paint. Where did I see? Oh. And this will come, whoops, right off your hands because it is acrylic. That's what I used to use when I did all my painting. Maybe I should have had just a smaller paintbrush to do all that line work. What color is that? 35. 35. A little bit of this. I'm glad they give you a lot of paintbrushes. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. In different sizes. So that's really good. I think these kits are like 38 pounds each. So now, you can choose your size. I don't remember what the starting was. I think this was like a 50 by 60-ish. And you, like I said before, you can pick your how many colors you want in it. I think I picked the maximum colors. I don't see, let's see, 36. But nice little containers. They're really heavy duty. They just have like a little flip snap thing where you open it. Keep seeing the number 36, so we're going to go with that one. Where'd it go? And I'm glad they're all apart. You know, they're not all connected. That was one of my big pet peeves. That you'd have to cut them apart and then you'd lose them. But this has a nice little what do you call it, tray that you can put them in. Now I keep rinsing it out here in my little water bowl, and then I dry the brush off just so I don't add any water to the paints. So they paint on very nice. This is pretty precise. Holy cow. Now there are smaller paintbrushes. This is just one that I chose. And it's kind of relaxing, you know? Oops. Except when I go out of the lines. Don't see any. Move that away. Let's go this way. I'm not going to worry about them teenies because I can't see them. I really will have to get out that magnifying glass. Stay there, please. And they're still a little bit tacky. Just a little bit. But I'll let this sit out on my desk. What the heck? It's going to require 2 hands here, Laura. See, I've been doing this for 5 seconds and I got paint on my hands. Now I got to remember where that number, oh, here it is. But I just wanted to demonstrate how nice the kit was and how all the paint went down. Oh, here's another one. Yep, don't get your hand there. This would take you a hot moment, wouldn't it? To get all these colors in. Now, if I was doing this, you know, in my own time and not for a camera, I might start, get that off of there before I point with it, you know, like up here, and then I'd go from one color to the next until I had like a certain specific area. But I will bring that in so you can kind of see everything. But yeah, I think it'll be just fine. But I would let it sit there and dry. If you can, just kind of leave it out. But it's not going to take any time at all. I was looking for one that's barely tacky. That was one of the first ones that I did. So, yeah. Well, thank you, HouseArt.com, or I'm doing it again. HouseArt UK. So sorry. Thank you for sending me these 2 lovely paint by number kits, and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time.